once again, peoples of the world. This is Argonian Sam, and I bet you're wondering where Planet Explorers is. Well, if I send out a Planet Explorers video every single day, I am honestly going to run out. I can record enough to have a video for every weekday, but I figured I might as well still put something up on the weekends. So that's where this comes in. This is Quick Games Corner, and basically what this is I'm going to be playing games that I can get done in a few different weekends, between 4 or 5 episodes, games that I like, that I think would be fun to record, but won't take too long to put out videos for. So this is a story about my uncle. This is an awesome game, and it's really unique. I love this game because of the uniqueness that it has, just the feel of it, the momentum you have to carry through some of the jumps. But I'm going to be selecting new game, and this is going to be a 100% non-speed run, so I'm not going to be on time trial mode, no time trial, but you do get unlockables. I'm going to be turning all the unlockables off, and after I get 10, I'll turn on this one. After I get 15, I'll turn them on progressively until I have them all, but I'm going to try and get all 25 unlockables. Now, the unlockables respawn. You have to get all 25 unique unlockables, but I don't have to worry about that right now. So, as long as I get all 25, I will count it as 100%. There are certain other items called Wanderlust items, I think, but I'm not going to be trying to find all of those. I'll find all the ones that I can, but I'm really trying to get the collectibles. So, let's start a new game. Get right in here.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Okay, so if you can't already tell, this entire game is set from the perspective of a bedtime story. And because of that, there's a lot of dialogue. I mean, there is subtitles at the bottom, but there is dialogue. And when the dialogue's going, I'm going to try and keep quiet so that way you guys can hear the dialogue, 'cause I know that some
I
people
stepped
don't like
into the
it.
lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
Turn off turbine, oven, reactor, lights. Okay, 2 of those 4 things are normal. I'm going to leave it up to you to tell me which 2 are normal. But yeah, there's lots of dialogue. Whenever you do something new or unique or interesting, it'll like comment on it through the perspective of the dad giving his daughter a bedtime story. And I know people don't like me or any person interrupting when dialogue like that's happening, so I'm going to try and keep quiet when that's happening so that way you can hear everything. I kind of ruined that when I walked in the front door, but I forgot that was going to happen. Anyway, so when it starts talking, I'll be quiet. Zoom in. Oh my gosh. That just looks like it would be hard to balance with that on your face. It looks like if you had 2 people and they both had those masks on, you could have like little sword fights with your nose. The winner gets to keep his nose. The loser actually gets his real nose chopped off. Okay, so we have a house. We have a map.
My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Maybe he's dead. No, I doubt that. I doubt he's dead. It's snowing, apparently. Uh-huh. Disposal system. For garbage or people? I know a few different working disposal systems for people. Ooh, that
I had
looks cool.
visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size.
Oh, right into the game and I get power
Curiosity
armor.
got the better of me, and I tried it on.
Power
It
armor.
fit like it had been custom made for me.
I'm assuming it was custom made for you. And now, the only thing of the character we will ever see. His right hand. Done. Ooh, grappling hook. Is there a grappling hook? Can I find a grappling hook somewhere? Can I? Can I? Ooh, door. Dun, 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 dun.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
I can totally ruin the story and just walk down the stairs without touching the lever, but I'm going to touch the lever because it's a lever. I have to pull it. Was that the self-destruct lever? No, I doubt it. Can I unpull it? What? Oh. Oh no, snow's snow's gonna get everywhere. Wait, no, it's pulling me in. I'm going backwards. Nope, I'm being pulled. What is it doing? What is it doing? Did I just get fired into space? Or the sky? A story about my uncle! Okay then, game. A story about my uncle. Not my uncle, the game's character's uncle. We don't really ever learn his name. I'm gonna call him Jimmy.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt.
I don't think this is
I
space.
had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then, I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Okay, so the back of my right hand is glowing. That's when I held down the right mouse button. What does that do? Oh, I get a super jump. Can I actually get a long jump? I can get a long jump. I probably shouldn't have been doing that when there's a pit right there. What's this? Save point. Save point.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Okay, so we were playing as a weak child who does not have any skill whatsoever swimming. Congratulations, game. Okay, so if we pause, we can see collectibles 4 out of 5. So even on the first level, I'm missing 1. And you'll see why I'm still missing 1 when I get to that point. Because the game does have them hidden pretty well. Boom! Power jump. Power jump.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Okay. This beeping thing right here, this is a collectible. So you go and rip the page off, and that's your collectible. So let's wait for this to come back down, then we can jump on it. Boom! Chakalaka. Boom! I'm not gonna make sound effects for every single jump, I promise. The levels in this game are quite long, but there's not that many of them, so this should equal a pretty short game. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is a Wanderlust object, so you can interact with stuff and it'll
How
actually
did
say
you know
stuff.
Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
Okay, so when you interact with the Wonderlust object, it starts talking, obviously, but I don't actually have to stay there while it's talking, which is very useful. I don't actually have to worry about that for quite some time, actually. So, for that purpose, I can just keep wandering around when it's doing that. Okay, yeah, I am supposed to go down there. Up. And here we are, folks. One of my favorite features in the game, and that's this power crystal. And you'll notice that there are 3 little, like, rings around the center glowy part of my gauntlet. And one of those will be lit up when I touch this. Boom!
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
Butterflies. Okay, so here's what a grapple. Boom. Grapple. So the grappling device is really cool. And the best part of it, I can use it to correct overshots. Okay, see how I grappled that and I just kept going? That's what I was saying.
The device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Ooh. But yeah, how I grappled that one thing and I just kept going. That's what I was saying, how you need to maintain momentum for some of the jumps because you keep going. Yeah, wee. Boom. Collectible 2. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so from here, I do believe I know where I'm supposed to go next. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. I see it. I see it over there. Oh! I am actually, every once in a while when I pause like that, I'm looking at a video to make sure I don't skip one of the collectibles, because more than just having to go back for it, I don't want to have to like make you guys watch that, so I want to make sure I try and get them when I get them. I don't have to come back. There should be one over here on this ledge or somewhere around here. Nope. That was a fail. Complete and utter fail. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was looking on the wrong spot. It's actually on the other half. Oops. I love the reach of the grapple beam. That is pretty nice in this game. It does have a very generous grapple distance. And you'll notice that the little graph things make this beeping sound. You can actually hear the beeping quite some distance away. So that actually helps you find them, is when you can hear the beeping. So once you can hear that little beeping, that's when you pretty much have success. So I'm going to run forward, pick this up. Ah, that's where it is. Okay, so like I was saying, I was always missing one collectible, and I figured out where that one is. And I'm actually surprised that's where it is. I didn't actually figure that was somewhere you could actually go. Oh my. I totally saved that. That was cool. Oh, that was close. That was a close one right there, peoples of the world. That was a close one. I've cut it closer in this game. I seriously have. But I don't like to do that. Up. And then grapple. And I'm going to have it. It's going to fling me underhand style, isn't it? Yep, it's going to fling me underhanded. Wow. so what you would normally do is you would jump on that one and have it fling you around. But actually, there's a little tiny island that you can't normally see. It's right there. And that's where it is. Boom. So if you go in here, 5 out of 5. I'm still going to go get the last one that I have already collected, just to show where it is. But yeah, I don't need to collect it. And is it gonna fling me? Fling me! Oh no, I have to jump. Okay. That was a close one. That was an honest close one. Oh. Oh, I was wrong. When I said that the only thing you'll ever see of this character is his right hand. Nope, you see his left hand every once in a while too when he's like flailing through the air. So, a little bit more of the character. You don't see anything other than that though, like ever. But it's implied that he has a body. Obviously. I mean, he has, like, legs, obviously. Unless he's just a psychically floating body. Oh, that was a mistake. What's this? Yeah, so, as it says, I can now grapple twice before landing. This is super useful. So I can actually do something like that without touching the ground. Okay. Let's just double check to see where I know that last one is. So if I go up there. Okay, yeah. I haven't missed it yet. I didn't think I would have missed it, but just double checking. Please tell me I can make that. I'm gonna make it. Okay, good. Oh. And here it is. So this is the last collectible for this level, at least. So which means I can speedrun this. Yeah, I totally just did that. I totally just saved myself barely right there. I probably shouldn't have made a decision that horrible. I don't even know where I am. What in the world? How does that work? Okay, I fixed it. People's the world. I am safe once again. I did not kill myself doing something stupid. Whee! That time I did. That time I killed myself doing something stupid. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use it to fling, and then you're supposed to use it to fling, keep the momentum going, and then you fling yourself over here. This is actually the more fun of the two because you actually have to fling yourself up, and then you have to fling yourself out. Big spikes. There's another Wonderlost object. I'm gonna go grab that. Yes! More stuff! This is eggs?
Did you ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them.
Jelly
Fred told me
eggs.
that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise, though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body. Turns
Vampire
out,
eggs.
it wasn't frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Ah, poor Fred.
I know. He did find real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
Why is there lights? I mean, I get that. That's glowy, but these are artificial lights. What's with the artificial lights?
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so that took some time. So I should be able to get at least halfway through this level today. And then finish this level and get through the next one almost entirely. And then maybe I could probably beat this in 4 episodes. I mean, there's 5 levels, and I'm already done with one of them, and I'm still in the episode, so I shouldn't have to worry about this much. Is that a person? It's a person.
Hello, who are you? You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle, and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was, that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why, really, but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
Where's she going?
I couldn't believe it.
What?
An underground village, inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
They are humans. Looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck. It's probably a duck. Unless it's a shape-shifting monster. Then it's a duck monster. It's a shape-shifting duck monster. I think I can make that. I can make that. Good. Whee! You can guess what I'm doing by going all the way to the top of the mountain. Yep, I'm gonna jump off of it. You know me so well, peoples of the world. No, actually, there is a collectible up here. Yes, this is where one of them is. I had so much doubt that there was actually even one up there when I first went up here, and I was like, no, there has to be something. I mean, the game wouldn't let you grapple all the way up here if there wasn't something to grapple all the way up here. Oops. I hate it when I miss the jump. Hup. I can actually grapple the ceiling of the cave at this point. Up. And of course that happens. Of course, of course. Nothing easy, right? Nothing ever easy. If I don't get it this time, I am editing to the point where I get it. Nope. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, game. Eat it. Okay, yeah, so I'm still missing 2 on this level. So let's see if I can find it. So you climb all the way to the top of the mountain. All the way to the top of the mountain. And then, from here, I'll probably just end up either editing that out or shortening that waiting period or something. But I think it's right there. I suppose a little disclaimer is in order. If you have vertigo or any other fear of heights, do not watch this Let's Play. Because this will be happening a lot. No! Why, game? Why? And I deserve that. Up. I bounced off a signpost and it skewed my angle a little bit. No! Oh, thank goodness for momentum. Okay. So where is that island? that's where I came in on. It's just a little tiny island, too. It's not very big. There it is. I think. It looks yeah, there it is. Weep. Yep, 4 or 5. And you'll never, ever guess the correct way to get out of this situation. Yep, you guessed it. Whee! Splat. Okay. Up. Up. So I'm gonna need a lot of backtracking to get with one of the last collectibles, but I will get it. Is she up there? Is she in front of me? Oh, yeah, she is. There she is.
Hi, welcome to my village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days, though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try. Before asking him, though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad, unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's cove from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later.
Something tells me she doesn't
I
actually like
thanked
this
Madeline
village.
and agreed to meet her later.
What?
It was strange.
Graffiti.
How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
There we go. I do not think this is an accurate translation. Tomatoes are not equal to corn. Are you kidding me? Or maybe that's trading, actually. If it's like 2 tomatoes equal 2 corn. So if you want corn, you gotta get 4 tomatoes. I don't know. If someone wants corn, I foresee tomatoes stealing, because that's just a gouging price right there. There's not much in the village other than the village. I mean, you can wander around, you can talk with people by not actually talking. Is that a missile? Is that a traffic cone missile? What are they burning that leaves pink smoke? Whee!
It looked like most of the shacks in the village were built out of trash. Trash from our world.
Ooh, interesting.
It was, after all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
Okay, so there's one item. I mean, there's the island with the windmill that I'm supposed to go to, but if you go down here, you actually find a Wonderlust item. I think that it's this island. It might be this island. Nope, not this island. Which island is it? Oh, it's that one over there. Derp. I am good at video games, darn it. And no, that is not going to be the title of this episode. It's probably going to be something stupid like flinging yourself around with an energy whip. Aha, here it is.
For how long had Fred been gone?
I'm not sure. A couple of months, I think. Less than half a year for sure. I remembered hiking with him the summer before, but when I counted the days in his journals and from when I last saw him, it didn't make sense. Maddie said that she had known him all her life. Maybe she meant it figuratively. Like, she didn't really mean it. Like, when you say you'll die if you don't get a puppy for your birthday.
That's true, though.
I'm sorry. Of course it is.
Can I have my grapple back now? Like, can I? Can I get my grappling hook back? Or do I have to walk off this? I have to walk off that. I want to examine the mountaintop. Watcha! There's nothing up there. I did not hear a beeping. I did not hear anything. I love the range on the grappling hook. Like, some games have bad grappling hooks. This one actually has great range. And that's where I wanted. Yeah, here it is. Here's the cave I wanted. It's actually Maddie's little home.
Did Fred have any kids of his own?
Nope. Not that I know of. He lived alone. He didn't really have any time for a family, I guess. He was always away or busy with his inventions. He could be gone for months at a time. I never knew how soon I would see him again.
Don't you think he felt lonely then?
I think he was too caught up in his projects to feel lonely. It seems like he found new friends in the village, though. Maddie seemed to be especially fond of him, taking after all that he did. Maybe Fred was like a father to her.
She didn't have a real father, right? If she was born from an egg.
That's right. That's another thing we had in common.
Nothing we had in common. What? Am I missing something here? Whee! That was the bizarrest thing I think I've ever done with the grappling device. Okay. Are these tomatoes? No, this is corn. I can get tomatoes. Now I'll just make all the corn start glowing. It's radioactive corn now. It is my corn. So she said I can get to the cove from here, but I doubt that. Oh, there's the cove. I can see it from here. And magic grappling device activated. That doesn't look ominous over there. I may just make this episode extremely long and just finish this level because it's more than half over. I haven't spent too long here because this really is more story than level for this one. Whee! Whee! Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and let the dialogue happen, so I'll be quiet.
A stranger in our halls. Welcome. Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you. Please tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
So now I actually get a third power core. This is the max amount that you get in the game. Now I can grapple 3 times without
I
touching the
felt a
ground.
little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
Oops, I forgot to actually use the boost jump there. Luckily, I think I had enough momentum carrying me to get to... There we go. I love having the triple grapple. This one's actually difficult. This is actually a difficult jump to make. One of the most difficult to make in this level, but that's not saying much. This level is actually quite easy. Like I said, mostly dialogue, a little bit of story. Not this level is really not that hard. You can hear it. You can hear it, can't you? And that's because it's right here. Beep. If I overshot that and failed, that would be hilarious. But no, I didn't overshoot it, and I did not fail. I succeeded, actually, quite heartily. So, actually, the end of the level is right there. So where actually is the thing? It should be. Yeah, I already. Okay, yeah, it's the one I was thinking of. I already collected this one. I know where it is. Ignore me. I know where it is. And grapple. So I'm supposed to go that way, and you can hear the beeping from here. So, boom, done. Grappling device success. Wheelp. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Please tell me there's another rock coming around. There's another rock coming around. I'm going to grapple to you. Hello, Mr. Rock. I am going to grapple to you. Can you help me, Gar? Oh, no. Well, the chasms definitely get an A+ for straight up
Darkness swept over
creepiness.
me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms.
It's just gonna load. Okay. I was like, I don't actually have to go all the way in there. Okay, it's just cutscene land.
As I entered the chasms, it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well? Or was it something else?
Dun 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 dun. Well, I'm only missing one collectible here. And, like I said, 2 levels, 1 episode. So that is all for this time. Tomorrow I will get through the chasms. And, actually, before that, I actually did get 10. So I'm going to unlock the custom beam color. I choose pink because the colors are slightly different between what you choose and what actually gives you. So if you choose pink, it gives you purple. If you choose red, it actually gives you pink. And purple looks best. I like the whole purple symbol thing. It gives a nice glow. I don't know. It looks kind of like the cyan, but it's a bit deeper. I like the purple glow to it. But yes, we will travel through the chasm. We will get one more unlockable, one of the funniest in the game. I really like that unlockable. And I will see you next time, peoples of the world.